Hello, hope you is blue. Welcome back to EU4 and Portugal. So, I'm looking down my ship list and I'm realising that although I finally fixed the damn Caribbean one, I don't have anything in the... well, I don't have anything in Lima, I don't have anything in this one, I don't have anything in La Plata, so I'm going to send this to La Plata. I know I could have sent the one that was closer to it, but oh well, whatever. Let bygones be bygones. Excellent. There we go. Everything is set now. I'll make another trade fleet at some point for Mexico, who are still at 10.28 overextension. They're at 20 war exhaustion. Oh my god, they've been absolutely wrecked this campaign. They must have a really evil overlord or something. And I'm not talking Einzel Ghoul level, I'm talking even worse than that guy. The Pope's trying to do it, put his damn hand into saving Aragon though. I respect the efforts. I don't respect the efforts at the same time, you know? I kind of would rather them stop, so can you stop? Let's see here, have I got more holy orders to assign in my lands? Organisation, it's all going to be goods produced in Iberia. And maybe I'll start expressing that sentiment in Mexico as well. I can't do it over here. I think it's a culture thing. Maybe it's a Christian thing. Maybe it's a Christian Iberian culture nation thing. Don't know, but let's start giving them some goods produced. That will help me. Can't do it in too many places right now. I can do it in a little bit. Of course, I'm legit trying to get to the gold for this, but they're not having any of it. It's not all cord either. Still a territorial. Ah, whatever, we'll figure it out. That's probably a reason why, because a lot of it's not been actually statified. If I had to hazard a guess, that would be one of them. Right, I can tech up. 14, thank you. I can now build even better manufactories for some provinces. Still can't build the ultimate one for Jatava, but these are fine. Don't spend too much money. Let's bear in mind that I'm currently losing 40 ducats a month. Even though some of these colonies will finish up, put me back on the straight and narrow. We've lost trade protection against Songhai. Oh no, what a shame. Anyway. Taflot's being attacked by Congo, even up here. Congo really are just destroying it, aren't they? Good stuff. I might have to fight them to take their land, but that's going to be a sad day when that happens. And when the Congo's been this good. Maybe it's because they drunk Umbongo. Who knows? Not I. Take this to Siena. After Perugia, this can go to Rome. And what's this mission? Wine monopolies. Oh, because I own a certain amount of provinces with stuff in them. There we go. Yeah. 5 provinces with workshops. You now get trades during for 20 years, and every province with wine gets base production, whatever. Great trading houses giving me trade power for 20 years, which is perfect timing. Then Lisbon needs a university. I need 7 other universities beyond that for 20 years of advisor costs and technology cost reduction. Then I need to complete Lusatian Empire, which will be the war after this one. This is totally a reconquest for Naples. I'm not backing down on the issue, even if my missions say I should. Bear in mind, I'm still keeping the war going with Savoy, just so I can... hold on. Who do you give access to? Milan gives access to Padua. Hold on. Milan gives access to Serbia. Right, let's get to Milan, and then I'll be safe in my access. And I'll end the war and just... sorry, get peace from Savoy. So Savoy, money... Not much of it these days, but some. There we go. Then I'll go get rid of the Pope here. Nice. It's looking good. Don't know how much I'm feeding Novgorod, by the way. I might just reconquest for the rest of their stuff and then integrate them. Would be the logical option. Bear in mind that my next idea group is religious, I've decided. So when I integrate Novgorod, I can then convert them from there. What's this army doing? Drilling? Chilling? I don't know, Ing? Oh, Leinster look like they're going to break. I'm going to send this up to Leinster. Is my plan? I did convert this to Catholic, so no unrest anymore. Wonderful. Right, Perugia down. Not to be confused with Peru, who need to have more land. There you go. Get on it, everyone. Also bear in mind that they're still at war with the Zuni Federation, but they're doing very well. If I could, I'd ask the Californians to make a peace deal with Zuni Federation and just make themselves scarce so they can come and help me with my war, but whatever boats their float. Dalmatia entered an alliance with the Papal State. Cool. See, if they offered out people money online electronically, you could call them the PayPal state. I'll see myself out. Oh, Leinster. Yeah, they've got various progresses on their provinces. I'm happy to just let that do its thing. And everywhere's nearly finished colonising, so I'll have a whole new wave of colonisation to do. Even though, like I say, my time for that is nearly finished. Funnily enough, I could help my New World subjects. Maybe? Like, maybe help, like, say, Alaska or something, but for the most part, it's all gobbled up. I don't want to help New Zealand because it's finicky and awkward. So in the meantime, they're at 950, 862. Okay, so by the time, this looks silly, but trust me, by the time these are finished, the colonies are in the next provinces, sorry, the other colonies would have finished. So the ones that currently say like 860-ish, they'll all finish up. They'd hypothetically be at like 1020. Or such. So let's just claim more of the little provinces. I know I don't need it all, but it's all going to add to my strength. Right, let's temporarily put you on Rebel Patrol over here. Okay, France are getting kicked. So it might be a case that the war will still be in the Protestant, in the Catholic hands. I still think that the Ottomans are going to have some sway in this. Quite honestly. They're a big boy these days. With their how much development, out of curiosity? 2,700 of their own development. But yeah, we'll say 2,800 because I'm also accounting for my subjects. So yeah, they're basically the #1 great power still. So it's not like they're not something to look at. All helps. And I have an unconditional surrender. But I can't actually take the dude out. I mean, what's the point in this then? Oh, because they were sieged by... Oh, I couldn't give it to the occupation of California. I just popped in on them as well, just to help out the other guy. I get it. I understand what's going on there now. Silly me. Silly Billy. Guam has become self-sustaining. Excellent. Yeah, at some point I might call it good on the colonising over there, but I'm still happy to continue. Right, the Pope will come out. Actually, that's kind of like the opposite of the shtick of the Papal State, isn't it? Let's be honest. We'll force religion on Siena. Because although I don't need to do it, it sounds like fun. I think I said that before about East Frisia, didn't I? I maintain that stance. So yeah, this war's reconquest, next war's taking the rest of Iberia for the Lusatian Empire mission. Expand the buffer zone, doesn't really matter. All of this is just a whatever. Pretty much just get this as I want. All I need to do is conquer Zanzibar realistically. Currently owned by... Is it still owned by Kilwa or did they get pushed out? It's owned by Malindi now. Okay, they're allied to the Ottomans. Who would not help them? Do I use this as a... Oh, they're massively in debt. 12k. Alright, I have no rush. But I could still go deal with them. I could take this 40k over. And come on, Pope, you don't really need to be in this war. Give me your money, give me war reps, you're off scot-free, and I'm at my admin capacity. Would be a decent way to get rid of some admin power. I know. Putting goods produced in Peru, obviously. They've got the gold. Basically, I just want to give everywhere goods produced. In my eyes, the local organisation stuff is just a nice extra little positive benefit. So there's no harm in using it for something good. Like money. Oh! They border Uiska now, so I can actually fight them for a win. Yeah, let's give... I mean, Cuba have got no gold, but I'm still going to give them a goods boost, because that just sounds awesome. They'll have more money, they're happier for it. Dutch West Indies, I did think the Netherlands would form. Are they still in the HRE, or are they exempt? They're not in the HRE anymore. Ooh, I want to fabricate a claim on them then. I think the time has come to start taking on the Dutch, don't you? I can practically smell the English Channel. Goodness. Oh, I actually need to go deal with Aragon. Sorry, Leinster, I've given you as much support as I can. On we go. So, Next time I get up to point max, I'll be able to take Tech 16 on admin. And Tech 16 on mill is just round the corner. Mosquito, are you an idiot? How many times is that now, by the way? It's about 4, isn't it? Or is it 5? I don't know, I've had to press enforce peace a lot with mosquito. Oh, sorry, with mosquito. But they are like a mosquito in a way as well. Swat them away like flies. And they're down to 9.72 overextension. They're actually coring. I repeat, this is not a drill. They're actually coring. Amazing. The Dutch are up in here though. I'll need to make them cede their colonial nations at some point. They'll be able to cede both Mexico and the Netherlands now. Sorry, not the Netherlands, even though also the Netherlands. You know what I mean? The Netherlands and... No, you don't mean the Netherlands for a second time. You mean Caribbean and Mexico. What I could do though, is I could let this exist. I'd give this back to Cuba. Let's leave Cuba all as one. What I might do is let Dutch Mexico exist and have them as another colonial nation. That can give me expand the gold fleet. I think that'd be fun. Let's speed up El Escorial. That gives me some extra gov cap and some extra treasure fleet modifier. And this 40k can be shipped over again around, ready for helping with Naples, I think. Or this can go to Messina and stuff. No, hold on, Fez need a help. You know what? Fez need a helping hand. Let's go deal with Tlemcen. My ships don't need to do anything special. We'll sit them in safe Huelva. And maybe... let's add this to the Sevilla node. What I was actually going to say is maybe I could upgrade and or add more ships. Let's upgrade these. Then I'll add extra ships. Probably should have waited until dip 15 before I did that though, because I could have just got the heavies after they... oh, whatever, it's done now. Skill issue, should have checked sooner. So what's the war goal? Lucania. Here. Which is why the war goal's looking good for them. Minus 17 war score from you having the goal. Alright. And Aragon, how many times do you want us to repeat this, buddy? You walk onto the problem and start sieging it. I come along and attack you. You get destroyed. You walk away and then you come back. It's like the cycle repeats itself. Right, I've got another 100 papal influence, but I don't want to spend too much. I currently want to spend in just investing as much as I can, rather than any other buttons, because I want to wait until it's cheaper when I'm papal controller. But I can't guarantee that will be the case. It's also partly the issue. Perhaps I should get the improved relations. You know what? Fine, twist my arm. I'm getting plenty of papal influence. I showed it off earlier. Not even accounting for the conversions, so it's worth it. Then let's upgrade mortar forts. Oh, sorry, confirm finishing up mortar forts. Apparently, I've got loans to repay. Forgot about that. I had loans to repay. They're gone. Marvellous. Now let's get the war goal and get ready for Messina. Don't tell logins. The Tetla's finished. Good time to get given the 200 population, I suppose. Now. Pintados, Vanuatu, and Nauru. Okay. In that case, Go 1, 2, and 3. Then I think that's it for the small islands. It's hard to tell with their little, like, almost needle point sized. I think that does it. Yeah, the rest of it's GB. Then after they're done, I can then take these back, and then I can take these again. I think. I mean, GB can reach them already, so who cares? However, speaking of GB, I can truly make claims on them because they've not got any of my provinces I have perma claims on. Meaning, only cost me 30 right now because I have the claims on Essex and Lincolnshire. 1603. I could act a war on those claims before the claim goes away. We're fine. Okay. Aragon are just bouncing backwards and forwards. Do you want me to force march on you? I don't mind. If it means getting rid of you, then so be it. If it means ex-Russian, then so be it. Go on, editing me. You want to stick it in.
Who are you, comrade? Question?
That's what she said. Right, I'm just gonna like do this properly. Let's go this way. Then the only place they can go is either through more of France or back into Navarra. Which way are we gonna go? Don't forget I'm using sword mana for this. I'm casting special spells here, Aragon. You better appreciate this. I don't think they'll appreciate it. More treasure fleets, thank you. Good job, Broken Heart Choir. Is that Britain, France and France? Yeah, they're actually helping with the Religious League. Amazing. 200 pop in Mat Solo. Very nice. Then let's take National Tax Modifier reduction for a little while. I also didn't mind the autonomy change, but this is also fine. Now I'll help Fez with Tlemcen. Bear in mind I do need like a 90 war score peace deal here. So at minimum I'll need 70% for them to truly take the deal. They've got 10 galleys. They've got 40 galleys. Oh, okay. That's quite a lot. Perhaps then, do I make some galleons? That sounds fun. For some reason I can currently only build 6. Why did that only build 6? Whatever. Portugal's actually a decent nation to go either maritime or naval with, because then you can get more of the fraction on them units. Because your naval force limit of course would increase. The two go hand in hand. Okay, let's just do this. Everyone who needs stuff has got it. Perfect. I also think I need to declare war on Muisca. Finally. Or rather to finally take it. Oh, that's rough. That's rough. For right now, we'll get rid of that aggressively. Let's aggressively disinherit. You could say. So my truce is with Hungary is up. I can go for reconquest of stuff for Serbia. That does sound like a decent call. Their only ally is Riga. And who are they now against? The Commonwealth there? What's going on there? Oh, the religious war, of course. How could I be so foolish? This 60k is actually going to retreat to Serbia. In that case, I'll declare a cheeky little reconquest war. Poor Novgorod. Good thing I'm not trying to annex them right now. And they're not in their sea zone. What are you doing? Oh, and then they joined into the sea zone. So stay out. This is my Sicily. Don't be Sicily. Oh, I just made it on there. Tech 15. And yeah, all my colonial nations will help deal with Muisca. I'm not too fussed. And there's also the truce with the Netherlands. I think I want more claims before I fight the Netherlands. Because this is quite hefty land. Allied with Sweden, GB and Dithmarschen. Maybe when I next fight GB I could co-belligerate Netherlands? I've got some awkward allies though, to include Sweden. I could make Sweden annul all their alliances though. Therefore, by extension, also getting rid of the Commonwealth. And yes, I intentionally want to leave that with the black flag there. That is totally what I want to happen. Because I just want to get that unblack flagged once it's deoccupied. Then we'll fight Hungary. The Hungary war I definitely want to happen next. Whether I'm fighting Netherlands or if it's mainly GB or what, I'll figure out at the time. That time is not yet. But time for the episode is now. So, we'll end things off here and finish the Aragon War in the next one. So for now, thank you for watching, and I'll catch you again soon.